Web y'all, it's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, June 23rd, 2022, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. HBO is teasing the new series House of the Dragon. The network shared a poster for the Game of Thrones prequel series Wednesday featuring Emmy Darcy. The new art features Darcy as her character Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen and a dragon. The caption reads, "Fire will reign." Rhaenyra is the eldest child of King Viserys I Targaryen, played by Paddy Considine, and the niece of Prince Daemon Targaryen, played by Matt Smith. House of the Dragon is based on the George R.R. Martin book Fire and Blood. The series takes place 200 years before the events of the HBO series Game of Thrones, based on Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire book series. The House of the Dragon explores the events leading up to the Targaryen Civil War known as the Dance of the Dragons. Olivia Cooke, Stephen Toussaint, Eve Bess, Fabian Franco, Sonia Mazzino, and Reyes Ifans also star. HBO released a teaser trailer and poster for the series in May. House of the Dragon premieres August 21st. HBO is also developing a Game of Thrones spin-off series centering on Jon Snow, played by Kit Harington. Peacock teased its upcoming original horror film, They, Them, with its first trailer Wednesday showing Kevin Bacon leading an LGBTQIA plus conversion camp. The Blumhouse slasher film from award-winning screenwriter John Logan and his directorial debut and producer Jason Blum of Get Out is set to debut on August 5th. They, Them, formerly titled Whistler Camp, stars Kevin Bacon as Owen Whistler, who runs a conversion camp for queer and trans campers. The teenagers join Whistler for a week of programming intent to help them find a new sense of freedom. Instead, the camp's methods become psychologically unsettling as a mysterious killer claims victims and the teens are forced to band together to stay alive. The teaser trailer opens with the Whistlers greeting the unsuspecting campers and welcome them to a safe space. The film also stars Anna Chumsley as Molly, the camp's medic and the newest employee, and Carrie Preston as Cora Whistler, a licensed therapist in charge of the campers' therapy sessions, and the wife of camp director Owen Whistler. Theo Germain of 4400 plays Jordan, a transgender and non-binary camper from a religious background who has made a deal with their parents to legally emancipate if attending Whistler doesn't work. Logan says, They, Them has been germinating with me my whole life. I love horror movies as long as I can remember. I think because monsters represent the other, and as a gay kid, I felt a powerful sense of kinship with those characters who were different, outlawed, or forbidden. HGTV is building a new docuseries featuring newlyweds and real estate experts Tariq and Heather Ray Al-Musa in The Flipping Al-Musas. The 8-episode series is scheduled to premiere in 2023. It will follow the Flip and Flop alum and Selling Sunset star as they move to a new house, tackle a renovation, and embark on a fertility journey to expand their family. The couple said in the press release, "We're so excited to bring viewers into our lives to see the ins and out of our day-to-day lives. As busy parents and successful real estate experts, fans can watch us as we go from making breakfast for the kids in the morning to making business deals by the afternoon. The cameras are capturing our journey like never before, and we can't wait to share it with everyone." Tariq and Heather Ray tied the knot in October 2021. Their wedding and reception were featured on an episode of Selling Sunset. Heather Ray has also documented their fertility journey on TikTok, posting videos from a fertility clinic as she freezes her eggs. Jan Latman, the president of Home and Food Content and Streaming at Warner Bros. Discovery Inc., says Tariq and Heather Ray's story resonates with millions of followers across their social media platforms. This new series will delve deeper into their lucrative business ventures and dynamic personal lives and will deliver the flipping tips and real estate expertise viewers have come to expect from the magnetic pair. Episodes of The Flipping Musas will feature Heather Ray learning about and joining Tariq's flipping business. Tariq's children, Taylor 11 and Braden 6, with ex-wife Christina Hall, will also make appearances on the new show. The kids are also slated to appear on Hall's HGTV docuseries Christina in the Country later this year. Tariq's solo series, Flipping 101, has been renewed and will return to HGTV in 2023. Killing It strikes again as Peacock announced Wednesday the comedy series starring Craig Robinson as a struggling snake hunter will return for a second season. Susan Rovner, the chairman of entertainment content at NBC Universal Television and Streaming, says, "We all knew we had a rare gem in Killing, and our thrilled Peacock audiences sank their teeth into the series led by the comedic legend Craig Robinson. We can't wait to tell more twists and turns of one person's hilarious, persistent pursuit of the American dream." Killing It, from co-showrunners and executive producers Dan Gore and Luke Del Trecci from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, is about class and capitalism as it follows underdog Craig's quest to achieve the American dream while also hunting really big snakes. Gore and Trecci says, "Snake-based economic satire isn't exactly a familiar, beloved genre of the television comedy. The comedy series is produced by Universal Television, a division of Universal Studios Group." Aaron Underhill, the president of Universal Television, said, "We're excited that Peacock has embraced this distinctive show. As its heart, Killing It demonstrates the wild ride we are willing to take when we are passionate about something, while also reminding us to support one another because there are a lot of snakes out there." Killing It joins other Peacock original second season renewals: Wolf Like Me, We Are Lady Parts, Rutherford Falls, and Bel Air. Kim Kardashian says her daughter North has an interest in special effects makeup. The 41-year-old television personality and businesswoman discussed North, her 9-year-old daughter, with her ex-husband Kanye West during Tuesday's episode of The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Kardashian, who previously heads her KKW Beauty Cosmetics line and launched a new skincare brand, SSKN by Kim, this week, said North shares her love for makeup. She says with North, she's really into the special effects makeup. She does really good, like wounds and scars, and really she's really good at it. So she was taking classes. Kardashian recently threw North a spooky wilderness-themed birthday party where they went camping in the wilderness. Kardashian says, "I have no idea how she got into it, but I got her a teacher to show her and got all the supplies. So she wanted to teach her girlfriends. And we took about 8 kids, 8 girls, and we went camping in the wilderness. She wanted it to be really spooky, and she wanted these mannequin heads, and she taught everyone. There was a whole class that she taught her friends how to do special effect wounds and scars, and she's really good at it." Kardashian has 3 other children, daughter Chicago 4 and sons Saint 6 and Psalm 3 with Wes. Saint and Psalm were in the audience at The Tonight Show and got scolded by Kardashian for making too much noise. Kardashian told her sons, "Guys, can you stop? This is like your first time at work with me. Can you please?" Kardashian has been dating actor and comedian Pete Davidson since 2021. She said in an interview Tuesday on Today that she waited 6 months before introducing Davidson to her kids. Elliot Page is proud of how the Umbrella Academy handled his character's coming out as a transgender. The 35-year-old actor appeared on Tuesday's episode of Late Night with Seth Meyers, where he discussed his character Victor Hargreaves' transition in the Umbrella Academy Season 3. Page himself came out as a transgender in 2020. In the Umbrella Academy, which returned for a 3rd season Wednesday on Netflix, Victor, played by Page, formerly known as Vanya, started to embrace his true self by cutting his hair, then reintroducing himself to his siblings. On Late Night, Page said he worked with showrunner and executive producer Steve Blackman and amateur author Thomas Page McBee to bring Victor's transition story to life. Page says Steve is just incredible and such a wonderful person. And so, when we first talked about it, he seemed really excited about incorporating it into the show. He also added, "And an incredible writer, journalist, author Thomas Page McBee, who I met during a miniseries called Tales of the City, came on board and helped out. And I felt really proud of it and excited for people to see it." Page confirmed that it feels easier to perform as an actor since his transition. The star says, everything does, and that's obviously a big component and part of my life. And yeah, beautiful things to experience now, because a lot of the time my life was just trying to move forward, and so getting to embrace the experience as much as I get to now. And I think it's made me better in so many facets, like a person, as a person, I think as a friend, and relationships. The Umbrella Academy is based on the Gerard Way and Gabriel Ba comic book series. The show follows a group of adopted siblings with superpowers. Trumpet the Bloodhound won Best in Show at the 146th Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show on Wednesday night in New York, becoming the first of his breed to take the top prize. The 4-year-old Bloodhound beat out the 6 other group winners that consisted of a French Bulldog, a German Shepherd, a Maltese, an English Setter, a Samoan, and a Lakeland Terrier. Heather Hemmer, Trumpet's handler and co-breeder, said during the interview from the winner's circle, "I am so excited for Trumpet. Me as a breeder, his co-breeder, I'm just ecstatic." Winston, the French Bulldog, took Best in Show reserve. More than 3,000 champion dogs represent some 200 breeds, and a variety of canine participated in the event at the Lyndhurst Estate in Tarrytown, New York. Making it the second year in a row, the iconic competition has been held at Manhattan's Madison Square Garden due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Dog Enthusiast event was also delayed from its original January date due to surging cases at the time. The awarding of the Best in Show caps off Westminster's week that saw nearly 3,500 dogs in 3 competitions. HarperCollins will release a new book by late author J.R.R. Tolkien. The company said in a press release Wednesday that it will publish the fall of the Numenor, in November. Tolkien died at the age of 81 in 1973. The Fall of Numenor compiles Tolkien's writings about the events of the Second Age. The book is edited by Brian Selby and Christopher Tolkien and features illustrations by Alan Lee. Selby drew up the appendices of Tolkien's Lord of the Rings book series and other works that tell the story of the foundations of the Numenor, the forging of the rings, and the last alliance against the Sauron that ended the Second Age. Sibylle said, since the first publication of the Silmarillion 45 years ago, I have passionately followed Christopher Tolkien's meticulous curation and scholarship in publishing a formidable history of his father's writings on Middle-earth. I am honored to be adding to that oratorial library with the fall of Numenor. As he added, I hope that in drawing together many of the threads from the tales of the Second Age into a single work, readers will discover or rediscover the rich tapestry of characters and events that are a prelude to the drama of the War of the Rings, as it's told in The Lord of the Rings. Sibylle said in a statement to the Tolkien Society that it was a great honor to work on that book. He added, I hope that this opportunity to read as a single narrative an account of those years will provide a new appreciation of how monumental events of the Second Age were impacted on those told in The Lord of the Rings. The fall of the Numenor coincides with the Amazon's Lord of the Rings series. The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. The series will take place in the Second Age and will premiere September 2nd on Prime Video. Morfried Clark, Roberto Almamayo, Ismael Cruz Cordova, a Wayne author, and Sofia Novavet star. Paris Jackson performed her song Lighthouse on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon on Tuesday. The 24-year-old wore a short earth-toned dress and sang, I'm the flask in your pocket on a rainy day, and she's the one they shared with on the train, and you burn your throat, intoxicated on what could have been our love. She recently told Nylon magazine that her new music is influenced by 1990s bands like Weezer, unlike her 2020 title Wilted, which had a more folk feel. The video for Lighthouse, which was released in late May, was influenced by another 90s band, Nirvana. The daughter of the late singer Michael Jackson, Debbie Rowe, attended the Tony Awards on June 12th with her brother Prince Jackson. Jackson also acts and has appeared in Star, Scream Resurrection, and American Horror Stories. Chris Stapleton is postponing his upcoming shows after testing positive for COVID-19. The 44-year-old country music singer rescheduled 3 dates of his All-American Roadshow tour Tuesday after coming down with the virus. Stapleton was to perform Thursday in Salt Lake City and Saturday and Sunday in Denver, Colorado. The concerts have been rescheduled for July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, respectively. He said in his on Instagram, to all my friends in Salt Lake and Denver, I'm very sorry to let you all know that I tested positive for COVID and will be unable to perform this weekend's show. The show will be rescheduled to the following weekend, July 1st to the 3rd, and we hope you can join us then. Please contact your point of purchase if you cannot. And he added, I want to sincerely thank everyone who has waited so long for these shows. We're incredibly grateful for your patience, love, and support, and can't wait to see you next week. Stapleton was previously forced to postpone tour dates in April due to a band member testing positive for COVID-19. The singer originally launched the All-American Roadshow tour in 2017 and added new dates to the tour in February. The tour will now end October 27th in Fort Worth, Texas. Stapleton is known for the singles Broken Halos, Starting Over, and You Should Probably Leave. He released his 4th album, Starting Over, in November 2020. And finally, Luke Holmes is a new dad. The 32-year-old country music singer welcomed his first child, son Tex Lawrence, with his wife Nicole Combs Sunday on Father's Day. Combs shared the news Tuesday on Instagram alongside a photo of himself with Nicole Combs and their baby. He captioned, well, he decided that Father's Day would be a good time to show up. I couldn't agree more. Me and Nicole J. Combs are over the moon in love with this little guy. Mama and baby are healthy, and we're back home now with family. Life is good. Everyone welcome Tex Lawrence Combs to the world. Nicole Combs confirmed the news in a post on her own account. She wrote, it's going to be hard to top this past welcome to the world, Tex Lawrence Combs. You are the best, chillest angel boy, and I'm so happy I was chosen to be your mom. These are the days. Combs and Nicole Combs married in August 2020 and announced in January that they were expecting their first child. Combs said on Instagram, little Duke Combs is coming this spring. Couldn't be more excited to start a family with this babe. It's going to be a hell of a ride at Nicole J. Combs. Combs will release his 3rd studio album, Growing Up, on Friday. The album includes a single, The Kind of Love We Make, which Combs released a music video for last week. And that is your entertainment report for Thursday, June 23rd, 2022. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.